Hello, let's do a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is the Don't Wordle. And Don't Wordle, you're trying to fail. So I'm going to start with fails. All right, we have an A in both words. That's nice. How about party? I like that. Ooh, I very much like that. I think the left is going to be payee. Yep. And then, is this array? No, but it is R-A-Y. What is it? Hooray? Hooray? No. Worray? What is this? Hold on. Unray. How do we even do this? Moray? Maybe moray. Yeah, I think that's kind of eel, isn't it? All right, payee moray. Let's do it. Well, we got no consonants, but there's a double E and an A in the top word. So I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I'm thinking EA is pretty much forced here. What does that? EA. Because it's not going to be AE and then an E here. That just doesn't make any sense. So EA and then E. A. What does that? I can't think of it. So the bottom right's not an ER word, surprisingly. It could be an ED word, like baked or something. Lots of words possible. Why don't I do a filler and pretend it's for the top right? What gets some really good letters? Stink, maybe? That definitely got good letters. Taken. Nice. Bottom right. It was taken. And then we've got slick. Nice. There's an L in this word. So it's what? E-A. Oh, eagle. Eagle. Okay. And then this is solid. Nice. That was a pretty clean solve. I enjoyed that one. All right. Now let's do the Don't Wordle. So in Don't Wordle, we have to follow extremely strict hard mode rules where we can't reuse gray letters. Yellows have to go, we have to reuse yellows and put them in a new spot. Can't repeat them in the same spot. Greens have to be repeated in the same spot. And once we know about double letters, we have to use that information. So basically, to put it succinctly, you have to always guess something that could logically be the answer based on all of the information we have. And despite it always being horrible, I'm going to start with a random word. You know, cease could be worse, but it could be way better. So we know there's an A in the word. So what's an A word that's going to be? We could do mama. That tests double A as well. Okay, there's one A. Now we can't do it second or last. So, what's another word I could do that repeats a bunch of letters? Can I use the Z or the X? Can I do like axe or something? I'm gonna have to introduce another vowel because I don't think I can do A here without another vowel. Can't repeat the A. I guess axing is probably a word. I don't know if I want to go with the ing at this point. Let's just see what this does, I guess, because we're probably going to have to figure out the word and then undo. 12 words left. So what is this word? A-N... Can I do A-N-N something? I can do annoy. Annoy could easily be the word. I could just fail right here. Is there like... I don't know how else to use this N. Can I get a more obscure word that doesn't... That probably won't be the answer? I could just assume the word's annoy until proven otherwise. It's just there's 11 other words it could be. It counts words that aren't on the answer list. It counts words that won't ever be the answer, but like I was thinking about allow and stuff like that, but there's no N in allow. Or allet, things like that. Can't be anvil because there's no I. It's hard to scan this keyboard in dark mode, but I'd rather do it in dark mode than blind myself. Okay, I'm going to assume it's annoy, and I'm going to undo all the way up. Yeah. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Let's do... You know, if it does end in Y, we could just use the fact that it ends in Y to our advantage. So let's do that. Lolly. It doesn't end in Y. So it's A, there's an N and an O. But there's no Y, it's not annoy. I don't remember exactly what letters are missing. I'll just avoid the A as much as possible. And we'll find out where the O goes, and that'll help. So... Ozone is tempting. I know there's no E. And there is an N, so no, ozone's not as tempting as I thought. I think I could probably do Papa, but that will introduce the A. I think there's something I can do, like... Oh no, I can't do O second anyway. Can I do QUO? I mean, there's quote, but I really don't want to do that. That's all I can think of is quote. Darn. Okay. I do something like... I can't do BO. I start with O somehow? I am really struggling. I could just do something like chalk. Let's do that and go from there. The O wasn't third, so we had A, and then there's an N, and then the O is later. And it's not annoy. I still don't know what it is. I'd like to know what the other letters are. So if I could start with O, that would be great, because I know it doesn't start with O. How about something like outdo? Sure, why not? Okay, there's one O. It's not first, we knew that. It's also not last, so it's A-N, and then there's an O here, which is what I thought. Still no idea what that is. It could be like even O-N, though. Is it Axion? I think we tried I. Did we try I? Yeah, there's no I. It's not Axion. We also tried X. We did Axing. Okay. Okay, well now I have to use O where it is, which is here. And I'm not allowed to double it up anymore. So what do I do there? I could do an IO word. Axion is not a good idea. Introduces the N and the A. How about something like groin? Uses a lot of good letters. Oh, and I don't want to introduce the N anyway. What if I just did something like I and then O here? Is there anything like that? Like bison, but I don't want to use the N. How would this work? I don't see it. Can I do this? I just don't know what this would end with other than N. Okay, how about E and then O? I don't really want to use the E at this point, but I mean, we'll get rid of it at some point, so it's just going to be even harder to use the I later. But I could do Axion. I could like end with Axion maybe. So not tenor. Don't want to use the N. I could end in OR. Maybe. Ooh, I can do error. That's really good. Yeah. Oh wait, it's oh no. So it's A something RON. Apron. The answer is apron. I didn't use a P, did I? Nope. Okay, so the answer is apron. Oh no. I might have to undo error. What are the 13 words left? I have 2 undos, so I can do one more word and see if I can salvage this. I didn't realize there was going to be... So I could do arrow. No, I can't because I repeated the R. It won't let me do that. Here, see? I already had an R in second spot. Other than apron. I know the answer is apron at least, so I can't lose on by accident. What even else could there be? Can I use the I somehow? Like siren? I don't think that's a word. Baron is a word. But after Baron, it's going to force me to do apron. That N will be green and the A will be yellow, and there's only apron as far as I know. Unless there's some obscure word that puts a different letter for that P, but I don't know if I want to risk that. But Baron is an option to end with if I can find anything else. As long as I don't use the P. And as long as I don't start with A. So I could even end in RON if I want to. I guess I should just check if siren's a word. It's not. Gyron. Gyron's a word. Yay. So now I can do Baron. And then I can win. Nice. And it was apron. So after error... Oh, I could have done plurals. Interesting. Lots of plurals. But once I did the plural, they'd all be gone. All right. Well, Yeah, I managed to win, so that's good. I did not Wordle. What was the other one? Marin. But yeah, I couldn't do Baron Marin. As soon as I did Baron or Marin, Apron would have been the only option. Okay. Well, let's do the polygonal. Ooh, it's a short one today with 3. Whoa. How many words even fit this? Okay, we are in Hexpert. It's got to be an E, right? Like, what else would this even be? And then a plural, maybe? Like just seams? Apparently it's EA for seams. Let's just find a letter that'll go here. Seeds. No. Oh, it's because it's ES. Maybe it's not like that then. Secus. Yeah, okay. Could it be like an E, an R? Reefer? Okay, so there's more than one word. D then? Dealed? Deezed? I know what you're thinking. Let's see. Deeked? Okay, maybe it's not D. Could be S, maybe. But I tried that. I mean, I didn't try every letter, but I tried the good ones. What else can go at the end of this? Oh my gosh. I don't know how to use this cursor thing. There we go. What else can go at the end of this word? I don't know if I give D a good enough chance. I think I did. I think I did a lot of Ds. Okay. A lot of D words. Okay, I'm thinking about it. T, not really. Definitely not another vowel in this word. P? But it'd have to end with EP. That doesn't make any sense. S and D seem the most likely so far. L? I don't know if I like that. It's clearly going to be Z. Or X. N maybe? Needen? Nealon? Neezen? Neepin? I mean, it's got to be a word I know, but I just can't think of it. Neaton. I am very confused. I'm sure it's not like deeped or something. Deeted. Dealed. Sealed. Seals. See, I could just eliminate S by going through every letter that makes sense at least. I didn't touch the vowels, but maybe I'll go back and do the vowels just because. Okay, I mean, there's no way there's another vowel in here. So it's not the S. Let's do the same deal with the D. We'll even touch the vowels because it's not that hard to get through every letter here. Oops. In fact, deeded might be a word, it's just we're not allowed to guess it. It doesn't match the pattern. Oops. Deemed. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Deemed, reader, and reefer were the only words. So I found 2 of the 3, and I wasn't going to do reader after reefer was wrong. Uncommon, anona, reeker, and reeler. So lots of R's, lots of letters would have worked here. Reader, reefer, reeker, reeler. But once I had that wrong, but the E was right, deemed was the only option. Okay, that makes sense. That's basically what I experienced. Basically tried everything that would be pronounceable. All right, let's do the symbol. Oh, nope. Let's not do the symbol. Let's do the mini. That felt like the mini because it's only 6 letters, but... okay. Well, the one time I didn't do E here, actually, but what would I want to do here? How about dined? That's not a word. How about river then? The I and the E are right. Diner. No? Must match the pattern. Oh, right. Dined. Went too fast. I don't know if there's plurals. I could try it. Like sites. Nope. Not today, at least. I'm thinking about L. What would that be? Libel? Nice. A legal term. A written or pictorial false statement. So you libel someone when you write, you put something on paper that is incorrect and harms their reputation. Unlike the verbal form, which is, oh no, some other word, which I can't remember right now. It'll come to me at some point. Yeah, not coming to me. That's all right. Too much going on. Let's start with blaze for the symbol. All right, we'll do toxin. Whoa. So unless it's an XIN ending, those are yellow. So we could do something like, I don't know, IoT, like droit. Okay, so a letter I introduced is the start. So T or R. And then this letter is a letter I did read. Oh, droit wasn't possible because it lines up with toxin. Maybe it's the I then. And then the last letter is another letter that I also used. Oh no, the T wouldn't be first. It would be R first, and then I, and then O. Ooh, rhino. No. And then the middle letter is from something from toxin that I didn't use. Wait, it is rhino. I just saw the gray N and thought it couldn't be rhino, but it absolutely is rhino. Okay. Droit helped, but it wasn't possible, so that's a little sad. But that's okay. I mean, this game does not enforce any kind of hard mode. It would be kind of neat if you could play in a mode like that. But anyway, let's play the Fusele, our last game. Well, Fusele and Blind Fusele. Anything except a real word. I'll modify rhino to be rhines. Okay. There's an I and an R. I'm gonna see if it's an IER word, like liver. It is not. So we only got greens from that. Now we have to start with H. So the I could be here. Can I do a word with an I there? What can we actually do? I don't know. I feel like I can't restrict myself here because it has to start with H and end with L, which feels weird. I mean, hovel is... We can see if there's a V or an E in the word, not where we place them. How about that? There's not. It ends in L. That's nice. Just gave me that. So the I could go here. It could be an oil word. Like broil? Nice. Cool. Well, I mean, hovel did the job, I guess. Let's do the blind version. Of course, we are restricted from actually guessing broil. I don't think there's anything all that similar. I'm going to do point. I don't know why. I was thinking about the O and the I. That's really the only thing I was thinking about. Okay, we're going to get symbol-like clues here. So let's try something like growl. Well, ROW is correct. We are not allowed to guess. Oh, we can't guess vowels. So what do we think this word is? It's not arrow. It's not crown. Interesting. What's it end with? Oh, it's crowd, probably, right? Crowd. Apparently, crowd is spelled differently. Oh no. It's not gonna. I mean, there are some plurals that. Oh, the reason it's showing up red is because I'm not allowed to use vowels. So I think it could be crowd or crows. So let's just do a word with a D and an S in it. I was hoping that would just randomly be a word. We could do a word that ends in DS. So like hemorrhoids. Oh, I'd have to repeat some letters for that. Chords. And it is crowd. Okay, I was like, how do I not know how to spell crowd? Like, I'm sure that's how you spell crowd. That was what the oh no was about. But yeah, it was just because I couldn't check on that particular guess. So that makes sense. Cool. Well, some good solves today. Some very interesting games. Hope you enjoyed them. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.